Sugar Conroy! Welcome back to more Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we covered both of the shines in episode 1 of Gelato Beach. In this episode, we're going to cover 2 and onward. Alright, let's get ready to go. Alright, now for episode 3. Wiggler ahoy! Full steam ahead! Damn the torpedoes! Full steam ahead! And you don't get the usual introductory jingle right there because we have a boss here, and what do you know? It's not a recycled one. What you gotta do is, when the Wiggler's gonna get close to you, spray the hell out of this thing. And then it'll... hopefully... no, it didn't do it right. Let's wait for it to come around again. He's coming around the mountain. Boom. And there we go. And now a random segment of his body is gonna have an arrow over it. Just ground pound that segment. Repeat this 3 times. Easy boss. 3 times is the magic number for Nintendo. Let's see if we can get him again. Woo woo! Sounds like a train. He sounds like a sugar train. Alright, whatever. I don't even know what I say anymore. And wow, we got him again. That was fast. Alright, now let's go for the 3rd hit. I like how the flood keeps telling you, like, attack it with the ground pound, as if you don't know what the arrows mean yet. Like, I mean, like, it wasn't enough that we fought PD Piranha twice. You saw the arrow in his belly button of it still. I mean, it's like, it still has to tell you. It's like, attack it with it! Attack the part of it that has the arrow on it! Alright, come on. I get the feeling we're gonna miss it this time. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Hey, come on. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Actually, let's try getting this one, because he seems to be running close to this one now instead of the other one, though, so I think you do have to change over to this one now. Of course. Yeah, okay, yeah, this looks familiar. It's like a giant pile of poop. Oh! Oh, wow! He still barely tripped over it, even though the animation was technically over! That was cool. Now he goes into the water, and I don't know, I guess maybe they think that's harder to hit, though, but anyway, he turns into sand, because we all know that if you get your belly button hit 3 times, you turn into sand, but whatever. And the Shine Sprite goes over to the usual spot. Right over there where the sandcastle was in the first mission. Always choose that spot for the frickin' shines. Now, well, if you look in the distance over there, you can see Peanut Island, which is the next world, though, but we're not going to be heading there just yet, because I'm doing the shines in order. But I still really like that world a lot. Now we're on to episode 4, which a lot of people consider one of the more annoying missions in this game, which is the Sandbird is Born. Apparently we're starting to get into the missions which people think are just really, really hard. Anyway, this apparently the legendary Sandbird hatched from its egg, but it's flown away now. So what we gotta do is, by the way, there's a sunglasses guy for this world. Every world has one of those sunglasses guys, though, but they'll only ever give you the sunglasses after you have 30 shine sprites, which we'll get into that later. The sunglasses don't do anything, they just make everything look darker and make Mario wear sunglasses, so it's just a cosmetic change, it's not really anything special. He will also give you a Hawaiian shirt if you beat the game. Let's see here, come on, come on, come on. Alright, just go up, and what you gotta do is... I'm sure there's a quicker way of getting up here. If you know it, you can post a video response though, but just go ahead and slide down. Actually, wait, if you go on one of the mirrors, you can probably bounce up in here. Never mind, then don't post a video response. Okay, so now that you've been magically warped to where it is, I don't really know why. It kind of reminds me of the Tower of the Gods in Wind Waker, or whatever that tower was called in Tales of Symphonia, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and get what we need here. Come on. And for some reason the shadows for these things are not loading until we get really close to them, I guess because there's just a lot of objects on screen right now, and apparently the GameCube doesn't have enough processing power to handle it. Excuses. Excuses! You were the most powerful system of the last generation. There's no excuses! I'm just kidding. Alright, now just be careful here, because the wind picks up when it flies faster. Well, technically the wind isn't picking up, it's just the air is moving against you more, but we're not going to get into physics. Now, it's going to turn to the side. What you got to do is, quite simply, just do this. Now, there's blue coins floating... Blue coins floating by... I almost said blue coins floating by, but whatever. Now, those blue coins, they're some of the more annoying blue coins to get into this game, though, because basically, when getting them, it's very difficult to get back on the Sandbird, though, so pretty much you have to take a death. every time you get one of them, unless you're really, really skilled and can get back onto the sandbird, which is difficult because the sandbird's actually moving quite fast. Even though it might not look like it, it's because we're on it, and I really should stop trying to explain things like a physics professor. Anyway, there you go. There's what the sandbird looks like. Now, I believe the last red coin's going to be on the tower itself when we get up there. Actually, oh, we're already here. Wow. Now, the sandbird's just going to keep flying around in circles basically forever and ever, though, so don't bother staying on it. It's just going to, like, turn around, and I think it even goes upside down if you stay on it long enough, though, but I wouldn't risk it. Just get your frickin' Shine Sprite and get the hell out, and be glad you never have to come back to this mission again unless you want to get all the blue coins like I am. Now, for Episode 5, this is going to be the first mission that's going to be a trend of missions throughout this game, and that is Il Piantissimo. Il Piantissimo. Love saying that. Anyway, Piantissimo is this weird Mexican guy who's like, if you look, let's see if we can get a close look at him. I don't know if anyone's ever like hacked the textures for like what he really looks like under his mask though, but he's basically just a guy in a Pianta suit. He looks like he's like some dashing Mexican sexy man. Kind of like me. But yeah, that's kind of how he looks underneath that. He's got his hair in a ponytail too. What you gotta do is you have to race him. Now, he tells you the time is 35 seconds though, but frequently he gets there before that time, so I would recommend just getting there as fast as you can and not trying to beat his time necessarily. For this, the Dune Bud that you can spray to make stairs appear to make yourself get up there faster, it's gone now. So instead, what I recommend doing is you just simply, what am I trying to say? Wall kick, jeez. Anyway, I got here in about 25:59. You can probably get here a lot faster than I did, I guess. Post a video response if you can. I mean, I definitely wasn't really trying to do a record, though, but if you want to be like, hey, look, I beat Chuck Connery, even though he wasn't even trying, go ahead and do it. And he gives you a Shine Sprite. Now, what's weird is if you fail these races, you just drop dead. It's like he murders you for losing in a race. Alright, fine. Only in Isle Delfino! It's a martial law. If you lose a race, you deserve to be killed. Okay, here we go, episode 6 with red coins in the coral reef. Now, this is probably going to be quite annoying. Basically, you have this coral reef that's divided up into 3 segments. There's 2 red coins in each, and there's 2 red coins that are moving about it at random within a school of fish. So, I'll just go ahead and show you the route that I always use. Basically, you just want to swim out there, not hard. It's simple enough. Now, the first red coin, you can see it in the school of fish right there. Now, the thing is, the school of fish will swim away from you. You gotta be sure they don't go too close to, like, a rock or something, otherwise they will literally take the coin with them through the rock, and you can't get it until it comes back out again. So, that can be quite annoying, so I'd recommend getting it. Like, don't try chasing it into a rock. Anyway, just go ahead and just swim around through the coral reef. Now, kids, don't do this at home, though, because your hand touch can actually kill a coral reef, and yeah, Nintendo, you're teaching kids not to sleep on the sun, but you're also teaching them to swim around and touch things in coral reefs. Yeah. I actually almost accidentally touched a coral reef in Hawaii once, though, but nah, we'll talk about my vacation. I know I've used this joke before, though, but talking about my vacation when I should be talking about video games, yeah, that'd be pulling a Cammy Dunaway. I know I said that before, but I had to say it again, because it's just such a... I don't know if I'd say it's a good line, though, but it fits. There we go. Of course, the red coins will refill your area. Fortunately, they do not count as 2 coins like they did in Mario 64, which really sucks, though, because it makes the 100 coin missions a hell of a lot harder. I mean, the 100 coin missions in this game, they're among the most annoying missions in any Mario game. Oh, red coin, red coin. There's the other school of fish. I gotta get it. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. No! No, don't go in the rock, don't go in the rock, don't go in the rock, don't go in the rock. No! Fuck! Now I gotta wait for it to come back out. Oh, there it is. There it is. There. Why did you do that? That is like the dumbest thing ever. That is like the ultimate unpolished game right there. Having the red coin have the ability to go into the rock so it's impossible to retrieve until some unspecified time, whenever it feels like coming back out again. I mean, I don't mean to complain though, but there are some things in this game that really could have been polished more. I mean, I'm not calling it a bad game, though. I know I've said that. I know I've complained about this game and like its lack of polish a couple times now, but it's true. There we go. Okay, that's a lot faster than I usually do that mission. Actually, I can't believe I actually did it in under 3 minutes. But I thought for sure we were gonna be here like all day, and I was just gonna be like going crazy, like, oh, I gotta get the fucking charger. I should not do that voice again. That really hurt my throat. But anyway, I think we're going to end this off right about now because we're running a bit low. So next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we are going to hopefully finish up Gelato Beach for now, alright? See you guys then.